All right, so we're back for the second lesson of the day. So we're looking at orders of operation today. I know that some of you, most of you, I hope, have seen it before. So when we're talking about orders of operation, that means bed mass. So the order in which you would find an answer for multiple different operations in an equation. So why do we need an order for our mathematical operations? So like you seen in your diagnostic on the first day, it's important to do it in a certain order. So if we look at this one, so 3 plus 4 times 6, so they had done the adding first and then multiplying, and it gives the answer of 42. Whereas solution 2, they do the multiplication first, so the 4 times 6, which gives you 24, and then do the addition, which gives you 27. So if we look at the two solutions, it's asking which one is right. So if they have been both performed the operations correctly, it's just not in the right order for one of them. So mathematics eventually evolved a set of rules to take care of those differences so that everyone could get the same answer. So we use the acronym BEDMAS, which I know that the majority of you have heard before. So this is to help us with the order that you would solve an equation. So your first one would be anything that's in brackets. Your second one would be anything with exponents. And then it's division and multiplication. The division and multiplication don't usually matter which order they go in. You could do multiplication before the division. That's no big deal. Same with the addition and subtraction, but those are the last two that you would use. Okay, so I'm going to erase this and I'm going to move down the page. Oh. So how do we use orders of operations? So like I said, you follow the order of it. So you're going to look at the equation. Okay, does it have any brackets? No, yes. If it yes, then you solve. Then you move on. So you do the exponents. Same with division and multiplication, and then addition and subtraction. These two little boxes that are kind of misplaced are just showing that they're interchangeable. So that means that you can do the multiplication first and then do the division, or you can do division first, whatever you want to do. Okay, so we're going to do a few examples together and then you're going to work on it on your own. So first things first, you're going to look for brackets. So here we do have a bracket. Okay. I'm going to draw it. Okay. So you're going to solve your brackets. So you're just going to rewrite anything that's outside the brackets. So 56 divide, and you're going to do what's inside the bracket. So 12 minus 4, which will be 8, plus 3, and you keep writing the rest. Okay. Then you're going to look for exponents. There's no exponents there, so we move on. Then you can do multiplication or division. So if we look at divisions, we have a division here and we have a multiplication here. So 56 divided by 8 is 7. Then you're going to write plus, and you're going to do 3 times 4. So 3 times 4 is 12 minus 8. And then you're going to do the addition subtraction. So 7 plus 12 is 19, and then minus 8 will give us our answer of 11. Okay. We're going to do the same thing for number 2 here. So our first thing that we want to look for is brackets. So there's brackets right here. So you rewrite everything outside the bracket. So 3 plus 9 is 12. Okay, our next is division and multiplication. So we have a multiplication here and a division there. So 3 times 5 will give us 15. So we're going to write 17 minus 15 plus, and we're going to do 12 divided by 4, which is 3. Okay, and our next is addition or subtraction. So you're going to do 17 minus 15, which is 2, and then plus 3, which is 5. So I'm going to clear this and move on to example 3. Okay, so we look at this. Is there any brackets? No. Is there exponent? Yes. So our first step would be 93 squared, which is quite a big number. So our answer gives us 8,649. And you're going to rewrite everything back in after that. Okay, our next is division or multiplication. We have a multiplication right there. So again, we rewrite. Okay, so 89 times 11 gives us the answer of 979 plus 68. Okay, and then you're going to do the addition and subtraction. So if you put that all into a nice calculator, it gives us 7,738. Okay. For our last example, there is a large bracket. So what you're going to do is you're going to solve this guy first, and then this comes last. So you're still going to write it. So 4 squared plus, and you're going to look what's inside the bracket. So is our bracket inside the bracket? Yes. So 5 times 5 is 55. Okay. And you're still going to work what's inside the bracket. So is there another bracket, or is there an exponent? So there's an exponent inside of our bracket here. So we're still going to write 55. And then 10 squared is 100. Okay, and then finally, is there multiplication or division inside of our bracket? So there is. So that's our next step, which gives us 5,500. Okay. And then we can start working on what's outside. So you can do the 4 squared, which is 16. Okay, and then do your addition. Okay, so it's just taking your time, reminding yourself of the steps. So, okay, is there any brackets? Is there exponents, multiplication, division? So you work through the steps and take your time, show your work. It's the most important part always. So I'm going to clear this. I'll just go over real quick your work. So you have independent questions that are here for you to work on. And that's it for today. Have fun.